sunshine.
Okay.
And then we might have some snow coming in later this week. Still unknown yet, but we will tease that, and might be a lot.
A lot?
Yes.
You mean several inches?
Could be.
Oh my.
Several feet. No, not several feet. Just kidding. Let's see what's going on right now. A little wishful thinking there. Spring is on the way, though, at least officially. Right now it's 24 and clear, -4 Celsius, and the dew point temperature stands at the donut. Relative humidity 34%. Wind west-northwest at 6. Wind chill 19, and the pressure is falling temporarily from 29.96. It'll probably begin to rise before it falls again later tonight. Well, on the almanac today, 29 and 4 were the numbers. Normal high 37, normal low 22, record high 52 back in 1973. One above the donut in 1963, and no precipitation. Well, earlier today, Too Tall Tom went down to Trenton, and I talked to the 4th and 5th graders at Trenton Elementary. Great group of kids, and I promised I would say a good hello to the kids out there. Great weather questions. Had a chance to pass out some maps, wind chill charts, sign a few autographs, and a nice chance to meet the teachers and the kids there, and they gave me this Too Tall Tom hat. And I told you guys, if you gave me anything blue, you wouldn't really see it. Can you see the words on there? Well, it's supposed to say Too Tall Tom. You can barely make it out there. Maybe I'll wear it at the desk later on, or maybe I'll put it on Eloise's head at the end of the weather. Just kidding, Eloise, of course. Thanks again for the hat. We're going to move on into the satellite picture. Eloise is already covering her head. As we can see out to the west, the bats of clouds moving in early this morning, setting it into motion. Notice the clouds, here they come. Out to the west, showers and thunderstorms in Wisconsin, Iowa, and southern Minnesota. These showers and thunderstorms are moving this way, so they will not influence us, but they are a part of the same weather system that is expected to give us a chance for some light rain and or snow during the day tomorrow. And as you can see, just to the west of Maine, the clouds are moving in, and I would say for the first hour or two in the western part of the state, and for, let's say, up until around midnight or shortly after 1, it'll be clear, and then the clouds move in, and that'll bring us a chance for rain or snow during the daytime tomorrow. Beautiful morning this morning. Overnight lows 4 right here in Bangor, 8 at the airport. Eastport came in with 9. Holton 3 above. Donut City and Caribou -1 up there at Fort Kent. Clayton Lake, though, took state honors with 5 below the donut. Sebec Lake 2, Greenville 2, Eustis 2, Rumford 9, Portland 8, Augusta 8, and Camden had 6 degrees. And look at the recovery. Kind of a nice day out there. 24 degrees according to Bill Larrabee in Sebec Lake. And Roque Bluff's Jim Fortini, 26 degrees. Nick Hinston and Callis had 23. 19 from Betty Wing and Eustis. 30 degrees in Concord, 32 in Portsmouth, 31 in Portland, and even up to the north. 23 is a popular number. Presque Isle, Limestone and Caribou, and also up at Holton. Now, we zoom in a little bit closer. According to my Sky Spies out there, 23 according to Pat Zeiton up to the north. Brian Fournier in Fort Kent had 21 degrees. 21 from Bill Larrabee in Sebec Lake. Gina Young in Branch Lake had a mild 26 degrees. Dave Larson in Winter Harbor, 28. Harry Ray and Perry had 25 degrees. And boaters, here is your forecast. A small craft advisory is in effect for tonight. The winds are expected to be quite gusty, initially out of the west-northwest, turning southwest at 13 to 27 knots, southwesterly at 18 to 36 knots for tomorrow. Look for the seas to be 3 to 6 feet tonight, 5 to 9 feet for tomorrow. And visibility is unlimited tonight, but lowering later on tomorrow with the approach of showers or flurries down to 1 to 4 miles. Here are the tides. High tide at 8:41, low tide at 3:20, high tide at 9:03. Sun up tomorrow at 5:44. Take a look at that. 1 minute less than 12 hours of daylight. Well, the countdown to spring, folks. Many of you may be happy to know that there's only 4 days till spring. Officially, 3:48 a.m. on Friday. But the good news is spring may come in like old man winter, and I'm excited about that. We'll talk about it next.
I'd love to have a family truck, but you can't fit 6 people in a truck.
Yes, you can. A GMC Club Coupe Sierra is a 6-passenger car inside a 4x4 truck with a half-ton payload out back.
Even so, we can't afford it.
Yes, you can. With 6.9 APR GMAC financing for a full 48 months, but only till March 31st.
Sounds good.
Bring your 5 favorite passengers and take a test drive. In Bangor, see Barney Flood GMC Truck.
Repeating again, 3:48 a.m. Friday morning, that begins spring. But as we all know, just because the calendar says it's spring doesn't mean it necessarily will be like spring outside. Tomorrow afternoon, maybe a few sprinkles along the coast and in southern Maine. The cold front moving through, a few flurries in the rest of the state. No accumulations, though. Temperature-wise, looks like it's going to be very comfortable in most areas. A little bit warmer than today, about 40 degrees in down east coastal Maine. Lower 40s in the southwest interior, 30s in the middle, and a few 20s up to the north. But as you can see, some colder air moving in as that cold front zips in. And as we can see on Wednesday, all kinds of sunshine. The boss man, high pressure right here, will be pushing in west to northwest winds. It will be a very windy day because the pressure gradient between that high and low pressure, I can't even see it, way off the map up there, will give us wind chill factors below the donut because temperature-wise, minus teens in New Brunswick and minus zeros in Nova Scotia. Teens up north, 20s right in the middle of the state, and 30s in southwest coastal Maine. And here are the details on the forecast for tonight. It looks like this. Yes, indeed. Mostly clear before about 1 a.m. Increasing clouds thereafter, a low near 12, 6 to 19 statewide. But once we bottom out at about 1 a.m., temperatures will go up a little bit. West winds turning southwest at 4 to 20 miles per hour. For tomorrow, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, windy, scattered snow showers. However, along the coast and in southern Maine, it might be in the form of rain, about 36, and where it will be raining as high as 42 southwest winds, turning to the northwest at 8 to 29. For tomorrow, we're looking at Wednesday, I should say. Windy through the midday, sunny and colder. You're going to love it with a high near 26. Here's the extended outlook. The calendar says spring, but I'll leave it at that. Thursday, sunny and about 27 degrees. Friday, we're looking at a big storm that could bring us some snow, maybe measurable, a low of 13 and 26 on Saturday, maybe some lingering snow in the morning at about 24. And it's early to tell yet, but the computer, at least one computer run is saying we could get a lot of snow sometime Friday. We'll see about that later. I'm not going to promise anything yet, but we'll have more, and we'll show the jet stream at 11.
And of course, as usual, even though Friday is spring, if by any chance, if it's a storm day, we will have Storm Center as we did throughout the winter.
That's right. Bright and early in the morning on Friday, and again, we'll have more on that tomorrow, but keep those fingers crossed, everybody. Let's hope for it.
Okay, Tom, thanks. Well, when we come back, we'll tell you the latest on the scene in Etna. Hope you can stay with us.
Happy trails to you till we meet again.
You could pay $6.29 for this popular nighttime cold medicine, or pay just $3.47 for the WLB brand, and sleep a lot easier. This leading brand of extra-strength pain reliever is $6.99. The WLB brand, $3.99. Ooh, now that's a relief. WLB brand products. If you don't agree they're as good as the national brand, we'll double your money back.
Take care of yourself at WLB.
Got a second for a sales pitch?
Great. That's just what I need.
This is the all-new Eagle Summit wagon with a 2.4-liter engine and all-wheel drive.
Great. That's just what I need.
I wish I'd known about this new Eagle Summit wagon before I bought my and my wife bought her.
On top of that, you missed a $500 rebate.
Oh,
See your New England Jeep and Eagle dealer.
As we told you at the top of the broadcast, a terrible scene in Etna at a house fire there. NewsCenter's Mark Finneran is in the newsroom right now with the latest for us. Mark?
Eloise, we've learned that the house on the West Etna Road belongs to Alan and Respa Graves. We've been told that Raspa left the house only 10 minutes to run an errand, and when she returned, her house was engulfed in flames. She was able to rescue her 12-year-old child safely. Now, several departments responded to the flames. Now, we've been told that 3 firefighters had been injured battling the flames. One was seriously injured when a chimney fell on top of him. State fire investigators have been called in to look for a cause. Details are still sketchy at this hour, but we, of course, will have an update on 11 at 11. Eloise?
Okay, thank you, Mark. Also coming up on 11 at 11, we will have new clues that have just been uncovered in the disappearance of Amelia Earhart nearly 50 years ago. We hope you can join us for all the details at 11. For now, good night from all of us here at News Center 2.
Bill and Hillary Clinton, power partners in politics.